So this is my $500 setup, and it's not a great setup. You got two monitors, a pretty solid PC, and some peripherals. But now it's worth around $600 because of the RAM prices, but some GPU prices has lowered down, so it's still a pretty nice setup for $500. And we'll see how it's like to play games on this, how good the peripherals are, and I'll tell you all the prices and some links in the description if you wanna check them out. So let's start with the peripherals. We got my keyboard, mouse, mousepad, and the headset. My keyboard is a Red Dragon keyboard. It's a pretty budget keyboard. It doesn't have mechanical switches, but it has some really nice RGB effects, which some people like. It's a full-size keyboard because I've been getting into Unity and stuff like that, so that's very cool. Then for the mouse, we have a white check mouse. This one is so dirty. It's basically falling apart at this point. It's a wired mouse. I don't really like that. It looks pretty good and it's a pretty nice sensor. I don't know what are they called, but it's pretty nice, and you got all the side buttons that you need, and the feeling of it's pretty nice. And for my mousepad, I have a pretty budget $10 mousepad there. I don't even know where I got. It's a pretty bad mousepad. Basically any mousepad will do. And this is another Red Dragon headset. It's a white headset. It is in pretty rough shape, as you can see. It's basically falling apart at this point as well. Sometimes it like breaks, and this thing is also getting really bad at this point. It works still. I'll have to replace it soon, but this thing is still working somehow. And honestly, the feeling of it, the adjusting, everything still works really nice. The sound quality is good. I'm not a professional, so I don't know all the sound quality stuff and all of the nerdy stuff, so yeah, it makes sound. Before we get to the PC, we got my monitor. This is a Philips monitor. It's a 75Hz monitor, and my LG monitor, which is a 60Hz monitor, is a pretty crappy monitor. Honestly, it's pretty crappy, but it's a monitor. It's good for the side monitor. You don't need like 120Hz on your side monitor. Pretty cool. And this one is overclocked. Check out in the corner if you want to see how to overclock your monitor. This one is IPS. I think this one is IPS as well. The colors on this IPS panel look really nice. And now finally we have the PC. I have RX 560 and a Ryzen 5 3600 and 16GB of RAM, which is honestly really expensive at this point. But this one cost me, at the time when RAM prices were low, this one was $350 around there. So this one is pretty nice. It looks honestly like pretty decent for a $350 gaming PC. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Now let's check out how good of a performance can this PC get with all of the setup, all of the keyboard and stuff like that. Let's get into it. So here we are in Fortnite and we are surfing. Okay, there's probably not gonna be any problems with playing Fortnite on performance mode. Later we can test a really intensive game, so let's just land somewhere. Whoa, we went really high. So as you can see, I'm getting around 200 FPS right here, and it's pretty holding up. There's no stuttering at all. I know with my last PC, like the really old one, the problem with that one was because it did play like here really nicely. It got like 100 FPS, but as soon as you start building or start fighting with someone, it started lagging because like the building and all of that was really intensive for that PC. But with this one, as far as I played intensive stuff and building a lot, it does hold up around 100 FPS. Just kill this guy. And yeah, this one is pretty nice. I am on lowest graphics. Let's move on to the harder game. So we are here in the Crew 2, which is pretty intensive at all ultra settings. So this is all ultra. We are in whatever this thing is, and we are getting around 55 FPS, which honestly is pretty good for it right now. As soon as we get to the city, it's gonna drop to around 30. So here it has to render all the houses and all of the buildings, so it's gonna drop pretty bad. So this how it looks. It looks pretty good. I just got stuck. Oh, I didn't. And honestly, the quality is pretty nice. You get a pretty nice quality, but for this GPU, I would not recommend going with ultra settings. I'd probably go with like maybe high, medium for 60. And this game only goes up to 60, which is really bad. Probably a way to get around that, but It currently goes only to 60. But this is a pretty nice PC for somebody that's not looking to get crazy graphics, just want to play like Fortnite, CS, GTA or whatever. Pretty good. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the video that's on the screen now. Make sure to watch it, it's pretty nice. So yeah.